Question number 82, Srimati Harsimrat Kaur Badal.
Question number 82, ma'am.
Yes.
A statement is laid on the table of the House.
Yes. First supplementary, please.
Thank you, ma'am. The answer of the Honourable Minister, ma'am, regarding the direct payment to the farmers is totally unsatisfactory. He has not given a direct reply. While I would like to point out to the Honourable Minister that Punjab has over the years developed an infrastructure which is unmatched anywhere else in the country because they provide almost half the amount of the food grain which feeds the nation. This infrastructure is assisted by the middlemen, the Artiyas, madam, 22,000 in number, which help purchase from purchase centres, 1,800 purchase centres across the state of Punjab, where over 15 lakh farmers arrive with their crop, which is almost 100 lakh metric ton, over that for wheat, and over 150 lakh metric tons of rice, all which have to be purchased within 1 month when it arrives at the mandis. The government every year repeatedly comes up with this plan where they insist that the FCI is going to procure directly or it is going to give direct payment. Now these middle agents or commission agents or Artiyas, 22,000 of them in Punjab, when the poor farmer arrives with his heap of crop, right from helping him unload it, clean it, weigh it, pack it, fill out his J form, consolidate all the heaps that have come in a day, make the form and give it to FCI and make their form and then transport it and load it to the FCI godown is all done by the middleman. I would like to know that every year the government says direct payment has to be done to the farmer. The middleman does an account payee check direct payment to the farmer as soon as he receives the payment from the FCI. Do their 500 inspectors, are they in a position to do the job of 22,000 Artiyas in a more effective and efficient manner? Or is this just another ploy of the FCI to increase the burden of that poor farmer, harass him further and increase money for the corruption which FCI has institutionalized over the years?
Madam, one of the major issues raised inside the House and outside is that the farmers should get the MSP price. Sir, in India, it is in Punjab, Haryana and Rajasthan, the procurement is done by the RTs to about 70%. In Andhra, the procurement is done by the millers and we get the 75% as the levy. So we have been writing to all the state governments where there is procurement, they should see that the MSP price is given to the farmers. Sir, the Central Vigilance Committee in their letter 30th August 2011 had advised that if payments are made to the farmers through banking system of checks by FCI in all the states including Punjab and Haryana, scope of corruption would be minimized. Department of Food and Public Distribution has requested to issue necessary instruction to all concerned. Sir, as far as in 2010, Honorable AM has written to both the governments of Punjab and Haryana telling them that this is the letter he has sent. I wish to highlight that many states like Kerala, Chhattisgarh, Karnataka, MP and Orissa make check payments to their farmers for food grains procured for central pool, which not only ensures that farmers get the full and prompt payment for the food grains sold by them directly from the government, but also obviates any negative role of middlemen and allegations of lesser payments. Sir, this is the stand we have taken, but I can understand that in states like Punjab and Haryana, for a long time, RTR services are being used. We have been in discussion with the state governments, but it should be ensured that the farmers are getting the MSP price. Sir, in the case of RTR, sir, we are giving 2.5% commission. And every increase in MSP price, this 2.5% also going up. So this is for the state of both Haryana and Punjab to find out what is the genuine mechanism by which the farmers are getting the MSP price. And sir, FCI by and large procures only about 15% of the 30% which is generally procured. So FCI cannot procure the entire food grains produced in the country. We are procuring only 30%. After that 30%, FCI procures only 15%. These are the different government agencies which has to function for the procurement. In Chhattisgarh and Andhra, there are self-help groups, especially by the women, who procure food grains, and they are getting the 2.5%. So we are in constant touch with the Punjab government and Haryana government, so that it should be ensured that the farmers should get the MSP.
Second question, please.
Ma'am, it is this very policy of the central government of one size fits all or one scheme suits all. Whereas the reality is that one size does not fit all and one scheme does not suit all states. Whereas in UP, FCI procures directly because the procurement is very small and the farmer has to go through a middleman because he cannot find the FCI agent and get his money in time. So in fact, they bring the middleman, buy at a cheaper price from the farmer and then bring it to Punjab and sell it at the higher MSP. So because that is the problem maybe in other states, doesn't mean you put the same scheme in a state like Punjab, where a farmer has a choice of going to 22,000 any different RTR in case he is not getting his MSP. And when the Honorable Minister talks about MSP, in the last 2 years, diesel has gone up by 50%, potash by 80%, DAP by 60%, and MSP hardly by 5 or 7%. If they are so concerned about the farmer, why do they not introduce the Swaminathan Commission and give 50% above the cost price and do that? So what I would like to point out is that in Punjab, the FCI has a budget of almost 32,000 crores. And being a director of the FCI or being the regional manager of the FCI is considered one of the most plump posts because of the institutionalized corruption by the FCI. Now, I would like to know that when the Honorable Minister says that these direct payments and the MSP, first of all in Punjab, it's account pay check. So there's no question of the farmer not getting his MSP. If some agent does not give him, he can go to another agent or he can even file a case against that. So trying to implement a scheme in Punjab and shake up the already very good existing systems that are there without going into the nitty-gritties, whether it is required, I think is just a case of wanting to increase FCI corruption further, because this 2.5% commission that the agents charge that ensure that the farmer has a hassle-free lifting and procurement, they want to give it to direct payment and ensure this 2.57% is multiplied into 25% and this corruption is given to the inspectors or to the FCI agents so that they can directly, I would like to know, 1 crore farmers have to be issued checks. Can the FCI issue 1 crore checks to the farmer and ensure the name is correct and the farmer is not harassed to go around for his check, waiting to get his delivery? I mean, what kind of systems are they setting in place and how are they going to ensure that the work done by 22,000 agents will be simplified and made easier for the farmer and not another bed of corruption where FCI sells the rotting grain after making it rot. They make money in purchase, in fumigation and in everything of FCI into corruption.
अब सवाल पूछ लीजिए.
Madam, Honorable Member.
Yes, yes. Please listen to the reply.
Madam, the Honorable Member has issued certain issues. I would like to answer one by one. One is the MSP. Madam, in 2001-2002, the MSP of wheat was 620, which
Nothing will go in record.
in 2010 and 11, we have raised to 1,170 with a bonus of 50 rupees. Similarly, double. And in the case of rice, Madam, in 2002-2003, for grade A it was 560 and now it is 110.
सुन लीजिए जवाब सुन लिए आप.
Sir, we have almost doubled.
Yes, please. आप बैठ जाइए.
I can understand the farmers need much more better MSP. But this is being looked after by CSCP. And whenever CSCP make the recommendation, the Ministry of Agriculture goes through that. And they give the recommendation to the cabinet and we take a decision. So, but we should understand from 2001 to 2011, the MSP has been doubled. But the central issue price remains constant. So every kilogram of food grains, every kilogram.
Nothing else will go on record. Nothing else will go on record.
Sir, every kilogram. Every kilogram.
Yes.
Rice.
जवाब पूरा करने दीजिए ना, जवाब तो पूरा करने दीजिए. जवाब पूरा कर लेने दीजिए.
Madam.
ऐसे नहीं.
Madam.
जवाब पूरा करने दीजिए.
Madam, every kilogram.
Nothing else will go.
We give under the BPL. There is a component of subsidy. So for 17 to 18 rupees. This is what we do. Coming to FCI, FCI is a major organization which procures the food grains, store and transport. With the honorable member of
लीजिए, ऐसे नहीं करिए. सुन लीजिए ना, जवाब सुनिए.
honorable member can
सुनिए. आप काहे खड़े हो गए? आप भी खड़ी हो गई. सुनने दीजिए.
against the FCI officers. You have taken the strong action. It is for the state of Punjab to find out that the farmers are getting the MSP price. In the case of RTR, there is a policy matter which has to be discussed, which has to be settled, and Government of India cannot come to Punjab and procure food grains. We want the services of the Government of Punjab as well as Haryana and Rajasthan, because we cannot directly purchase the food grains from any part of the country. We can only, what we can do is, we can help the state governments for procurement, for storage, for transportation. So we will, since our aim is to work together with the state governments. I've been in constant touch with the Punjab government. Even very recently, I have discussed with the government of Punjab if there are problems. But regarding RTR, it is a policy matter. Whether the RTR should continue or not is a policy matter which Punjab government has to take a decision.
डॉक्टर रतन सिंह अजनाला. अरे उनको बोलने दीजिए, सवाल पूछने दीजिए. आप पूछिए. यस, नथिंग एल्स विल गो ऑन रिकॉर्ड. आप बोलिए. रतन सिंह जी को बोलने दीजिए.
पूछिए. थैंक यू मैडम.